Hello, my friends. Our digestive system consists of 10 main parts, and all these parts work together to perform the processes of digestion, absorption, and excretion of food. In today's video, we will see the journey of food from the moment it enters the mouth until it turns into waste and exits through the anus. I hope that before we begin, we will press a like for the video and subscribe to the channel so that the video reaches other people besides us, and they too can benefit. The digestive process begins the moment food enters the mouth. The teeth start chewing and breaking the food down into smaller pieces. There are 3 salivary glands in the mouth that secrete saliva, which helps in swallowing. In addition, saliva contains amylase, a substance that helps digest carbohydrates. After the food is broken down and mixed with saliva, the mouth and tongue begin to move it to the throat. The throat has 2 openings. The first is the trachea, which carries air to the lungs, and the second is the esophagus, which carries food to the stomach. Because food cannot distinguish between the 2 openings, God created a small organ in the throat called the epiglottis. This organ detects food as soon as it enters the throat and closes the trachea, thus forcing the food into the second opening, the esophagus. The esophagus, my friend, is a muscular, tube-like organ that carries food to the stomach. At the beginning of the stomach, there is a muscle called the esophageal sphincter. This sphincter muscle remains closed to prevent stomach contents from flowing back into the esophagus. Once food reaches this muscle from the esophagus, it relaxes to allow food to pass into the stomach. The stomach then produces the necessary enzymes and acids to break down and digest the food until it becomes a semi-liquid form ready to pass into the small intestine. The first 20 centimeters of the small intestine is called the ileum. 2 organs secrete important substances in this area: the gallbladder, which secretes bile to aid in fat digestion, and the pancreas, which secretes insulin to help regulate blood sugar levels. The food continues to move through the intestines, absorbing all the nutrients the body needs. The small intestine then delivers the remaining food to the large intestine. The large intestine performs 2 functions. First, it absorbs fluids from the food until it is converted from a liquid form. The first part of the video is about the stool, excuse the expression. The second function of the sphincter is to peristalsize and squeeze the stool until it reaches the anus. The first 5 centimeters of the anus is a sphincter muscle that prevents the passage of stool at all times, even while the person is asleep. It remains closed until the person enters the bathroom and gives a signal to open it.